Hey, welcome to the Snyder Syndicate. Today we're talking about something sick again. This channel seems to be just sick things and weird things and whatever we can get our hands on here, okay? And some people like to get their hands on things that are a little extreme, a little too much. So apparently somewhere in Kentucky, there's something going on with sex dolls that... they're proportions of a child. Child sex dolls, I guess, is what's going on here. I didn't know that was a thing. Disgusting. And there seems to be one senator in Kentucky advocating for giving pedophiles child sex dolls. Now, can I use those words on YouTube? I have no idea. But this is sick. So we're going to dive into here a little bit about what this woman's thought process is. I mean... it makes sense, but it's disgusting, and that's not something we should be doing. Okay, so this is a law that Kentucky's trying to get passed. Have they passed it? I don't think so. A proposed Kentucky law would make it a felony to possess, import, or promote child sex dolls. Good. That's what we want. That's a great idea. But this woman here, my God, I mean, look at her. During a committee hearing Thursday, a Kentucky state senator said allowing child sex dolls for minor attracted persons could reduce the likelihood of those people abusing children. I don't know if that's how that works. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get your thinking. I get it. I really do. But that's disgusting. Just because it's not actually a child doesn't make it right. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand how that thought comes into your head and comes out of your mouth. Like, hey, maybe we should give these to them. Maybe we should let people fuck things that look like minors. Senator Karen Berg, a Democrat, of course it's a Democrat. You would never hear Republicans say some sick shit like this. Now, there are Republican pedos, but they're not out there openly discussing these sick things. Said research she found indicates child sex dolls can give pedos a release and prevent attacks on children. Still disgusting. Doesn't matter how you try and justify it. That's sick. Friday, she released a statement clarifying her position. As a mom and a physician... As a mother, this woman thinks this is a great idea. This should disgust you as a mother. I am, of course, deeply concerned with the harm of pedos, and I regret if my question in committee didn't convey that. I voted in favor of House bill to outlaw child sex dolls. Why would she vote on a bill to outlaw them, but then advocate to give them to the pedos? A stance that aligns with my commitment to safeguarding the well-being of our youth my commitment to safeguarding the well-being of our youth and holding perpetrators accountable. What was said during the hearing? Okay. Research on child sex dolls suggested it decreased the odds of child abuse. Well, okay, I get it. I understand how it could decrease the likelihood of children getting abused. But it's disgusting. Nothing changes that. I think these pedos just need help. You know, and the fact that there's 7 people that voted against this bill that said, I think we should sell child sex dolls. What's the problem? It's sick that you have people supporting this. And they just think it's totally fine. You know, because it still fetishizes pedos. Can I say that fucking word on YouTube? I don't even know. The point is, what if child sex dolls just ramps up pedophilia? This is a shit
I
quality
was
video.
completely unfamiliar with child sex dolls, so I had, of course, to Google it last night. Was a little scared to put it in my search engine, but I did. And
I think anyone's scared to put that in their search engine. Child sex dolls. And she did it. She was scared to do it, but she did it. For research. Research.
apparently, there is research on the subject. Not much, not much,
I could just
but
roll his
there
eyes.
are what they call MAPS, minor attracted persons.
No.
And the limited amount of research that's done on these dolls, guys, suggests that they actually, for people,
These men are looking at each other like, what the fuck? What is she talking about? This is why we didn't let women vote in the first place. That's what these men are thinking. I'm not thinking that, you know? But yeah, that's, you know, in his head, he's like, we fucked up letting women vote because this is the result of it. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The way she's like defending it, how sick that idea is, and the fact that you would somewhat be on the side of it, defending it. Gross.
who are attracted to minors, that these dolls actually decrease their proclivity to go out and attack children.
Everyone
That
is
it
so
actually
uncomfortable.
gives them a release that makes them less likely to go outside of their home. And what was interesting is the research did not support the same conclusions for people who were adult attracted using dolls. That did not diminish their proclivity to engage other people, but for those with the so I'm just a little concerned.
She. Uh. Wow. I mean, good God. That is. I just. You know, the thing is she said that this study for adult people, right? Adult sex dolls didn't have the same result, that they still went out and did their thing. Right? Now, obviously, it's easier to find adults to have sex with. You know, it's a little harder to go pick up children. The fact that you think the doll alone, yeah, it would decrease it because they're in the activity of fucking that current thing. They're not out seeking it, right? I get it. Sick. But at some point, you would want the real thing, right? So that it wouldn't stop it. So, yet again, with the adult sex dolls and adult sex, it doesn't make a difference. You're gonna be at, you know, if you're at home, you're not getting laid, you're gonna fuck the doll. If you can go out and get laid, you're gonna fuck the person. I don't think that changes for pedos. I don't think it's like, man, I really want to go out and pick up a kid, but good thing I have this doll. And it's like, yeah, I mean, that's probably what they will do on some nights, but eventually they're just going to go abuse a child anyway. And if anything, it will make them, you know, more, what do you call it? More energized. It will energize them more because they've been fucking something that looks like a child. There is so much in this video right now that I don't think I can even put on YouTube. So I'm sorry if there's a lot of censors here because I'm concerned. This is sick. It's a sick subject, but it needs to be talked about because there's disgusting people out there. And I feel like since the rise of social media, it has exposed a bunch of sick people. I mean, there was an island, for God's sakes. An island that celebrities went to. And we live in a sick world. And the only way we can, you know, I mean, obviously, you can't just kill people. We don't advocate for that here either. But, you know, there's going to be sick people. How do you deal with them? I don't know. But we can discuss it and discuss how gross they are. Because this is gross.
That and like I say, the research is not very good. It is not comprehensive, but the research that is out there is conclusive.
Okay, so she pretty much just said all this research I just laid out for you and let you know about, it's not reliable. Thank you. Thank you for putting in your useless point. Um, Look, I understand what she's saying, but what she's saying is disgusting. All right, well, that's what's going on in Kentucky. Um, what is? Good luck, Kentucky, because what the fuck? How do we end a video like this other than saying don't touch children, don't buy child dolls? That's disgusting. This whole topic has grossed me out. I'm gonna go get some Pepto and take a nap. I'm done with this. So, there's your daily dose of ugh. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed and you learned something here today, I had no idea that those dolls were even a thing. Thanks for watching. Like the video. Share it to a friend that didn't know about this either. And let's hope that bill gets passed because yuck. Okay? We need to protect children. And giving people that love children a little too much dolls, simulating children, is not the best answer. Okay? I think a lot of us can agree on that. So, thanks for watching.